Hey guys, in this WoLongFallenDynasty video, I'm going to give you my Earth Tank build. This build works well solo, but it was specifically meant to help out other players online by being the target so your teammates can deal the damage. But again, this build works incredible solo. I was actually amazed when I put this together and tweaked it a bit to work as a solo build as well as multiplayer. And if you watch some of my videos, you know that I don't really do multiplayer a whole lot. I like to go in and do boss fights and try to beat it by myself before I ask for help or else I help other people. Now, if you're new here, please sub to this channel with all notifications on. I'd really appreciate it. Alright, so this is a level 133 build, and let me preface this portion of the video by saying, yeah, I do understand all of the soft caps, and if you don't understand soft caps and you want to get more information about that, please check out the video that I made specifically talking about soft caps. I go very in-depth about the soft caps of all the different virtues. Now, with that being said, I've got my wood virtue pushed all the way up to 40 because this gives you the most HP, and as a tank, you definitely want more HP. I got fire virtue at 15. Earth virtue is going to be pushed all the way up to 50, specifically at 50, so I could get one very powerful spell that helps me to be a really, really good tank. And also the amount of spirit gain when deflecting attack. As a tank, you're in the front lines, you're getting the boss's attention, and you have to be able to deflect, and this helps you do that. I've got metal virtue at 20, and I think the soft cap for metal is one of the first soft caps is at 22. Effective duration that a high level spirit can be maintained for, and the spirit consumed by wizardry spells. Wanted to have that close to the soft cap so I could get the most benefit out of that because I will be casting a lot of spells with this build. And then water virtue, I put all my leftover points in water. Alright, so the weapon I'm going to be using with this set primarily is the Vermilion Bird Great Axe. This weapon came with a set when I became Oathsworn to Zhuque Dun. I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing his name, but I'll show you his image on screen and you can get this weapon and set as well. I put some different abilities on it, spell duration and spirit gain from normal attacks. I left Poleaxe spirit damage there because that's exactly what the weapon needs. The other weapon is the Quake Griffin Hammer. Don't really use it, but it has some pretty cool attacks if I ever want to switch it up. Alright, so the armor set that I'm going to be using is the Staunchness armor, but it's a 4-star set that I got from the Zhuque Dun character. I'm still pretty sure I'm mispronouncing that guy's name. But it has a set bonus called the Unscrupulous Hero's Right Hand if you have all the pieces. And I like these effects. You get status effect resistance, which is really good for a tank. And the second one is spirit damage received while attacking. That's going to be minus 2.8%, and I really like that. And that's specifically why I chose this armor for my tank build. We've got spirit consumption minus 2.4%, and then extra poleaxe damage for that Vermilion Bird Great Axe. Now, when it comes to the specific pieces of armor, I changed a lot of the skills around to basically suit this tank build. Wizardry spell consumption minus 1.9%, I put that on there. Fatal strike damage, I put that on there. Elemental damage reduction, I added that as well. But spirit fervor upon fatal strike, that was already on this helmet. For the armor, the chest piece, spirit damage received, I put that on there. Earth phase spell spirit consumption, I added that as well. Positive effect duration, 2.9%, I added that as well. And martial arts spirit damage, I added that as well. For the gloves of staunchness, damage dealt was already on there, so I kept it. Power gain upon deflecting a critical blow, I believe I added that one as well. Earth phase spell spirit consumption, I added that one. That's a mouthful. 2.4%, I added that as well. And then this one, spirit damage received while attacking, it's 2.8%, minus 2.8%, so I definitely added that as well. And then finally, for the greaves of staunchness, the legs, negative effect duration on enemies, I did not add that, but I didn't want to take that away. Range spirit damage received, I saw that and I was like, okay, that's cool, I'll keep that on this armor. Wizardry spells, spirit consumption, I definitely added that. And then martial arts spirit damage, I added that because the Vermilion Axe has a really, really powerful attack. Alright, so when it comes to spells for this tank build, I definitely wanted to be able to assist my teammates as much as protect them. So I started off with Lion's Roar. Lets out a shout that generates a shockwave. Enemies hit will be forced to lock onto you. You got to be very close to your targets or your opponents when you do this, so the enemies will hit you. Also decreases damage taken from enemy attacks for a certain period of time. I think that is so good. Enhanced Defense is a very low level spell, but it does wonders to help you stay alive, trust me. For a certain period of time, you receive less damage from enemies and will not flinch except from some powerful attacks. And then we've got in the Wood Tree, Guard Formation creates an area that reduces the damage allies inside it take from enemies. Now this is sort of a paladin looking sort of thing. You're actually assisting your teammates to help them fight better instead of just protecting them by taking the brunt of the damage. But I like this one because I take reduced damage, so it's a win-win for me, win-win for my allies if they happen to be around me. And then we've got Illusionary Shell. This is why the reason why I pumped my Earth up so high. For a certain period of time, creates an invisible shield around you that absorbs a certain amount of damage, and that is huge when being a tank, because sometimes you do miss those deflects, and when you do miss those deflects, you don't want to be punished too badly for it.
You are prepared? Then let us cross blades! You were off guard, and I will make you regret it! There's such strength in your blows. Yeah.